We often imagine that our biggest obstacles are external forces, a difficult boss, a lack of time, a stroke of bad luck. However, the most persistent enemy we face is often an internal one. It is the quiet, almost invisible force of self-sabotage. This is the act of unknowingly undermining your own goals and well-being. It is not a conscious decision to fail, but rather a series of small, seemingly harmless choices that lead you away from where you want to be. It is the decision to hit the snooze button one more time, even though you promised yourself an early start. It is a habit, and it can be changed. Self-sabotage shows up in countless ways, hiding in the plain sight of your daily routines. Consider your sleep. You know that 8 hours of rest will make you feel energized and focused, yet you find yourself scrolling late into the night, sacrificing your future self for a few more moments of entertainment. To understand why we self-sabotage, we must first understand the fundamental operating system of the human brain. Your brain is a remarkably efficient machine, and its primary directive is to conserve energy and seek comfort. It is wired for survival, preferring predictability and ease over uncertainty and effort. Habits are the brain's ultimate energy-saving tool. Repeat an action enough times and your brain automates it. This preference for the familiar creates the comfort trap. Your brain loves habits, good or bad. It does not judge outcomes. It recognizes patterns. The habit of eating a donut when you feel stressed versus the habit of going for a walk when you feel stressed. The donut likely developed because it offered a faster, more immediate hit of pleasure. Your brain learned to associate stress with instant comfort, a well-worn path. Change asks you to hack a new trail through the jungle. Exercising, studying. New behavior requires conscious effort, focus, and energy. It feels uncomfortable at first. Your brain rebels for efficiency. It sends thoughts. You're too tired for this. You can start tomorrow. One little exception won't hurt. Work with your brain. Make new habits easy, obvious, and immediately rewarding. As you begin replacing a bad habit with a good one, you might experience a strange and powerful phenomenon. Just when you think you are making progress, the urge to revert can roar back. This sudden spike in craving is known as an extinction burst. It is a documented behavioral response when a previously reinforced behavior is no longer rewarded. In simple terms, your brain's last-ditch effort to get the old comfort, like a toddler throwing a bigger tantrum when you stop giving in. On night 5, the craving hits like a wave. It is more intense than day 1. That is the burst. This is a critical moment. Many misread it as inability to change. But it means the old pathway is starving. It is a sign that what you are doing is working. The roar is desperation. It is a temporary storm to weather. Push through without giving in, and cravings begin to weaken. Expect the burst, plan for it, and pivot. Walk. Play a specific song, drink cold water. Deploy your pre-planned response. Every habit, good or bad, follows a simple 3-step neurological pattern. B. F. Skinner distilled it into operant conditioning, the ABCs. A. Antecedent, Q. B. Behavior, action. C. Consequence, reward. Understanding this is like getting the user manual for your own brain. You can take habits apart and rebuild them, step by step. Antecedent, a time, a place, an emotion, people around you, the cue that starts the loop. A ping triggers checking your phone. A food commercial triggers snacking. Behavior, the action you perform. It never happens in a vacuum. Consequence, the reward that reinforces the loop. If it satisfies, your brain links the cue to the behavior more strongly. To change a habit, disrupt the loop. Identify your A, B, and C, and you regain control over the automatic loops that run your day. The most common mistake is trying to do too much, too soon. We declare, tomorrow we wake at 5, meditate 30 minutes, run 5 miles, eat only salad. Admirable, but it sets us up for failure. You ask your brain to build an entire highway system overnight. The secret to sustainable change is to start ridiculously small. Make the new habit so easy to start that you cannot say no. Want to exercise? Commit to 1 minute. Want to study? Learn 1 word. The point is not the action, it is starting. The first domino establishes the behavior. Each tiny win casts a vote for who you are becoming. Pick one area to improve. Define one absurdly small action. Floss one tooth. Write one sentence. That is your gateway habit. Once you have chosen your one small action, you need a clear, repeatable system. A plan tells you exactly what to do and when. Structure removes decision fatigue when comfort would win. Build your loop with ABC. First, make the cue obvious. If it is exercise, put shoes beside the bed. If it is reading, place the book on your pillow. For hydration, a full bottle on your desk. Second, act immediately. Follow the 2-minute rule. Do 1 minute of push-ups. Meditate 1 minute. Tidy one small area. Finally, reward immediately. It can be small. Rewards create positive feedback loops. Your brain begins to associate the behavior with a pleasant feeling. Repeat, and you build a craving for good habits. Make the cue obvious, the action tiny, and the reward immediate. The beauty of this system is its universal applicability. Cues, small actions, and rewards can be tailored to any area: physical health, professional ambitions, family life. Keep it simple. Track your progress. Increase difficulty gradually. Slow growth lasts. Exercise. Cue. Change into workout clothes as soon as you get home. Action. Walk for 2 minutes. Reward. Listen to a favorite podcast. After a week, go to 5 minutes, then 10. Work. Cue. Coffee at desk. Action. Open the key file and work 5 minutes. Timer on. Reward. 2-minute stretch or gaze outside. Hobby. Place the instrument in sight. Play for 1 minute. Enjoy the satisfaction. Parenting. After dinner, phones away. 5 minutes of uninterrupted connection. The joy you see becomes the most powerful reinforcer. Building habits is not just willpower and repetition. It is shaping your surroundings and your sense of self. Your environment silently pushes you toward or away from goals. If you want to eat healthier but your cupboards are full of snacks, you force constant high willpower decisions. Be the architect. Make good cues obvious and appealing. Do not hide the fruit, showcase it. To make bad habits harder, add friction. Remove the phone. Unplug the TV, take out batteries. Your behaviors reflect identity. Shift identity with actions. Flossing one tooth makes you someone who flosses. One sentence makes you a writer. Reinforce it with language. I am a person who moves my body every day. Align words and actions, and the behaviors feel natural. Desired habits become who you are, not chores you do. Make habits intrinsic so they no longer require effort. We have explored how comfort and routine can guide us away from our goals. Habits form through a simple loop. Antecedent, behavior, consequence. Change is not grand gestures. It is small, consistent actions. The path is clear and practical. First, start with an action so small it feels effortless. Second, link it to an obvious cue. Third, follow with a small, satisfying reward. Expect the extinction burst. Not failure, but proof of progress. Be patient. Focus on showing up. Progress, not perfection. You have the knowledge, you have the tools. The only thing left is to begin. Do not wait for Monday or the first of the month. The perfect time is now. What is one small thing you can do today? Put on your shoes and walk 1 minute. Read 1 page. Move 1 snack out of sight. Pick one thing. Just one. Make it laughably small. Then do it. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step now.